it about Luckslinger that makes it so fantastic? That makes it so addictive? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I couldn't tell you because it is a platform, and I absolutely hate platforms. Platform games are just... they're my nemesis. I can't do them. God of War, can't do it. I'm sorry. That's horrible. The old school games from SNES days, Aladdin, etc., no. No thanks. Not me. But this game is a little bit different in the way that it has luck as a commodity. A dynamic weather system. It wasn't raining the other time I played this. And it also, you have your little companion that actually literally helps you. You can confound the enemies, confuse them, point them in the wrong direction, pick up things for you. It's actually pretty fantastic. This game is a little bit more than it seems. It's not just this 8-bit recreation that you're like, oh, hey, look at that. It's someone's school project. It's way more than that. And the way that luck manifests itself is new in every time you play it. Look at that. Either you can be saved from falling. Bullets will magically not hit you. That's nice. Or random events will happen where they, at certain intervals, where different things will happen. Like in that particular case, what just happened, when that water tower fell, had I had more luck in my luck ring, could have been a little bit different. A lot of different things could have happened. Actually, one of two things could have happened, but nonetheless, it's kind of neat. If you think about it. And a lot of different things can happen. In certain situations, you'll get different weapons based off of the amount of luck that you have. You know, I've received a boomerang before, and in another instance, I received a shotgun, and in even another instance, I received something else. It also affects your gambling, which we'll be able to see here in a minute, because you get to gamble on Native American camps, where you can get items, weapons, and things that can help you, defensive items, like a shield. It's pretty nifty, actually, the way that works. You see there with those gold? See, look at that. It can't hit me. Both of those can't hit me because I have this passive luck. Look at that. And occasionally, my little duck there, if I have enough luck, will go and find a little heart for me if I'm dying. Which it happens often in this game, because platform games are my nemesis. And here we go, gambling. The more luck you have, the higher the chance of getting something. Here, it's just a heart, but that's fine. Sometimes you can get something else. That's also another heart. Let's try it one more time. Apparently I have some pretty good luck. And I have a shotgun. And each special weapon, shotgun, etc., etc., can be used by pressing the W button. As seen there. It's pretty destructive, but I only have those two shots and that's it, and then I'm done after that. This game is pretty good the way that manifests that. See? Lucky man. But of course, just like all platform games, it's about timing. If I didn't time that correctly, I'd just get shot. I'll show you another instance here in a second. But it actually happens quite a bit. If you don't time it right, you're going to get yourself hurt. But this game overall is a lot of fun. It may repeat its background and its color scheme, etc. a lot. Dynamite on this. It's awesome. But nonetheless, it still is quite fantastic and a lot of fun to play. Because it's new, it's kind of exciting, and the music is fantastic. They do such a great job in this music. It's almost impossible not to enjoy it just based off of that alone. It's pretty fantastic, I gotta admit. Sometimes luck. I'll show you how else it manifests itself before I die here. If I'm lucky, that won't go down. See, every time you can see the borders of the screen turn a different color. That's when it tells you whether or not there's a situation that gives you luck or not. So when it turns red, it means you're unlucky and something negative is going to happen. When it turns gold or yellow, that means you've been lucky and something great is going to happen to you. But aside from the obvious simple platform mechanics, it's a surprisingly fun game. The story is absolutely ridiculous, whatever, somebody stole some lucky charms, but nonetheless, you gotta go around shooting people, finding different weapons, and so far I've found quite a few different secondary weapons. I found a boomerang, for crying out loud. A boomerang! A boomerang! A shotgun, a deployable minigun that I was able to use. I found a shield, which didn't really do much, but whatever, I think it'll do alright. Dynamite, apparently, and of course that shotgun. And so there's a definite amount of variety. And of course the backgrounds, like I said earlier, they don't exactly change or shift very often, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't take away from the playability of the game. It's a lot of fun. It's more fun than you probably would expect. And it's something that I recommend if you like platforming games. That is the caveat. If you like platforming games and don't get too frustrated, you might enjoy it. Because it can get frustrating, especially because the save system is a little bit wonky. You only have 3 tries. Once you die thrice, you have to go to the start of the level, and then you're done. I mean, come on, who wants to do that? And I've done that many times. And of course, I wasn't exactly as frustrated, but nonetheless, you go back to the beginning of the level, and you have to do it all over again. That gets kind of frustrating. It's a little annoying at times, especially when you suck at platforms like I do. But that challenge is there, surprisingly, even though it's a simple platforming game. You get 3 hearts that you get to go through this level with, and you have to be good with your timing, jumping over bullets, rolling, etc. And you have to be lucky, because that luck can get you new hearts and cool things like that. And you have to use your resources, properly. Make sure you use that knife. You can throw a freaking knife, for crying out loud. And that's a lot of fun. But overall, Luckslinger, it's a fun game. Surprisingly fun game. I recommend it. I recommend you at least take a look. There's a demo. Download the demo. Play the demo. Look at some screenshots. Listen to other people play it. Watch other people play it. It's fun. It's weirdly fun. I didn't even expect to like it, and it's good. But I'm Jeff Williams from WCCF Tech, reviewing Luckslinger. A great game. If you don't want to check it out, hey, guess what? Don't. But you know what? It might be worth it. Give it a try. It's on Steam right now.